The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, the podcast.
Victor, let's listen to some audio here.
Okay, I'm so excited. Oh, jeez. Not this.
Bear 101, what's going on?
Peaches,
Yeah.
Victor really gone, or is this an April Fool's joke?
No, man, he really is leaving. Stuart spoiled the whole news. But yeah, no, he's signed a major deal. Jade's in his office right now.
Well, good for him, but it sucks. Gonna miss him.
Right? Yeah, I'm right there with you, man.
You got some big shoes to fill there, bud.
Well, luckily I wear a size 16, so I think I'll be okay. This is K-Bear 101. What's going on?
I talked about this earlier.
Joe, how are you, Peaches?
Yeah?
Yeah, because usually we line up some kind of a prank, but yeah, my guts are a disaster today. Tired. Just didn't have the energy for it.
Well,
yeah.
I told you.
I know you jinxed me.
I'm a master predictor.
You jinxed me.
I predict what's going to happen all the time.
I know, dude. Like, it couldn't have been one piece of popcorn that led to me just puking my guts out last night. I don't know what I ate. Something messed me up bad, and I'm still like, oh, like if I touch my stomach, it hurts.
I was going to say, we should have switched today. I should have done the morning show. You should have came in later.
That would have been great.
You would have been off at 5, but
yeah,
you still would have gotten to sleep in.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I did not want to get up this morning. That's for sure.
Yeah, see? should have done the big switch. I honestly forgot today was April Fool's Day, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah,
I really don't pay attention to stupid holidays, really, like St. Patrick's Day.
Well, I figured it out right out of the gate because I saw this post about Knocked Loose teaming up with Katy Perry.
That was the first thing I saw this morning,
and then they hashtagged it April Fool's. It's like, if you're going to do an April Fool's joke, go with it. Well, don't tell people it's an April Fool's joke.
Jeff just sent me a posting for Crabcore Festival.
Crabcore
in
Festival.
Blue Ball, Ohio.
Okay.
September 31st. It's all these different Crabcore bands. And
Very
sure
nice.
enough, yeah, September 31st does not exist. But I was going to play more of this audio, but we've already heard it enough, I feel like.
It makes me sad.
Why?
Makes me feel bad.
Why? It's one of the greatest pranks we have ever done. I remember when people were still commenting months later, I thought Victor left K-Bear.
I know.
It's like, tune in every once in a while and listen to the morning show.
Yeah,
get off your
day.
stupid Spotify. But there was this one particular caller in here that makes me laugh every time, and that is our lovable Dr. Pepper. We haven't heard from him in quite a long time.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a bit,
but he wrote you a letter, and that was the last day we did the K-Bear 101 secret sound that year. And I remember, we were all huddled in here. Every single one of us were in here. And he called in and said, I have a letter for Victor. And we were all trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And he just read it on the air. But I didn't read it on the air. We recorded it.
Yeah.
And this is back when I first started, too.
Yeah, it made me feel bad. That's for sure.
Yeah, Joe. Oh, doing good, Joe. Doing good.
Good. I just wanted to do that. Since Tool, I believe, is Victor's favoriteest band, why don't you throw on him some Fear Inoculum?
Yeah. I think with him leaving, it's just right to do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right there. This is back when audio mixing was not my strong suit, so the music is still...
it's a little loud.
It's a little loud compared to Joe's audio. I'll go ahead and do that for you. For him, for sure.
I'm glad for him, but I'm sad for all of us, man.
Right. It's like 3 minutes long. We don't have to go through the whole thing. I just remembered that. I'm like, I should reshare this on our socials.
Yeah. Did you share it?
No, I've shared a little clip of when Brenda Pear took over my afternoon show. That was last year.
Yes.
Some listeners were like, she sounds hot. I'm like, thanks, guys. Really appreciate that.
I feel Peach's voice
I feel like that,
into a woman.
That politician's husband, with
jeez.
the fake boobs, the fake nails, Brenda Pear. If that wasn't obvious enough that it was me.
It should have been.
Brenda Pear is
Brenda Pear.
Imagine they fired me and replaced me with Brenda Pear. Just adding salt to the wound at that point. Of course, Victor, the big mystery is Trader Joe's coming to Idaho Falls.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
Now
here's the X-Files music.
Here's my prediction. Yeah, where is the X-Files music?
It's in the Jink Show section. There we go.
My prediction is this. It's a prank, of course. It's April Fool's Day. Why would you put up a stupid banner on April Fool's Day? You got to think, hey, maybe I should put this up April 2nd at the earliest.
Yeah, if it was real.
If it was real. The QR code on the banner supposedly takes you to the Trader Joe's website. It doesn't say anything on the on the website about any business, any Trader Joe's coming to Idaho Falls.
It just takes you right to their website.
Takes you right to the website. The website's pretty outdated. It's not the best website, but there have been job postings posted 6 days ago that are asking for Trader Joe's part-time crew members, but they're on sketchy websites like parttimejobs.com.
Where probably anybody can just go post a job.
And yeah, if you look at the job listing, it looks a little AI generated. It looks a little Chat GPT, like make this look official kind of thing, because I use Chat GPT all the time.
Yeah, and you know what it looks like when it churns something out.
Right.
Yeah.
And so there's those fake job postings. Now, here's my prediction. I believe since that stupid local podcast took the week off, I think they tried doing this. They did this because, the host of that show, he put on his best thinking suit jacket. And he said, you know what would bring a lot of listeners to our crappy show is let's pretend Trader Joe's is coming to the area.
So it was their post.
I think it's them.
Okay.
I think because they took the week off from doing an episode.
And then
I
they can
think
come back and laugh.
That way they can come back and be like, we got you.
I mean, I'm
the
sure,
like, oh my gosh, I just parroted what you say.
I'm sure one of these days we'll get one, eventually.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt it. I feel like this. I even saw a comment from Connie. I told some lady to shut up in life in Idaho Falls. Not the parentheses Southeast Idaho. Not that awful group.
Yeah, I'm done with them.
I have a nickname for Barbara. I can't repeat on the air.
Okay, don't.
But there's the other Life in Idaho Falls group.
The good one.
The good one. The best side. The light side, as you would say if it was Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, well, let me cue up the X-Files music again. They posted about the sign in there too. Some lady named Connie was like, we already have too many grocery stores.
What?
So then I comment, she just laughed at my comment. I said, oh, shut up. Stop with the, we already have insert business here.
Yeah, we need more grocery stores here. We do.
We need a lot more things, and I know people here are going to get very upset when I say this. JD called me like a California elitist. And of course, he was joking. He's JD. But I was thinking we definitely need expanded roads, obviously, because there's been so much growth. Trying to drive around yesterday was the worst possible day.
Ugh. Yeah.
I have seen it in a long time. It took me so long to get to Rexburg because I had to go to stop by my place first, and trying to get out in Sunnyside is one of the worst things ever.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then Holmes was backed up
I
beyond belief.
I don't even drive on Holmes.
And I'm leaving at 5
like
p.m.
ever.
Yeah, you're leaving at 3. I'm leaving at 5.
Yeah, I won't drive on it at 3.
It's so bad, and so I had to take a whole shortcut or whole different. Oh gosh, someone just commented on my post, or someone just commented. Someone mentioned me in a comment on another post. Oh well, but where was I going with this?
I don't know. We were talking about Trader Joe's.
Yeah, people were like, we already have this, we already have that, and you wouldn't believe like the amount of stupidity on Facebook.
Peaches, I would believe
because there was one article about Raising Cane's opening up in Chubbuck, and I did a little game yesterday on my show called Zero to Political. It took 2 comments. It took 2 comments for some guy to be like, Raising Cane's got more people than the No Kings protest.
Of course.
Take that, liberals.
Every post has to go political.
It's a chicken restaurant.
I know.
Oh, the chicken restaurant's painted red. I gotta support it. Walmart, take it down. It's blue. Maybe we should put that as a fake article on our main page, something like that.
Yeah.
Walmart's rebranding to be red to support the far right crowd. Something like that.
People would believe it.
Oh, yeah, but no kidding. People are believing anything right now. I'm sure there's people falling for the Knox Loose Katy Perry collaboration that we saw.
Yeah, for sure. Even though it says April Fool's on it, which, again, if you're going to do a prank, commit to the bit, all right?
What was the East Idaho News posted, hey, have you fallen for any pranks? Where's it at? It's April 1st. Have you been fooled today yet? Someone commented, yeah, I pretended to be dead in front of my girlfriend and she cried.
Oh, gee.
Everyone on Facebook right now is trying to say it's a joke about the whole Trader Joe's thing. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Well, no
and
kidding.
People are saying, well, where's your source? And they're not saying anything. Some guy named Terrell said Greater Idaho Falls Chamber of Commerce put it there as an April Fool's joke from what I read.
from what I read.
So then I went to the Greater Idaho Falls Chamber of Commerce page. There's nothing there talking about Trader Joe's. So I commented back, where did you hear that at? And someone named Sammy said it was when they were selling the statue over on Yellowstone. And I think they were...
Okay. So, the selling the statue on Yellowstone was also a lie, but that happened before April 1st.
And that was a legitimate posting from the Greater Idaho Falls Chamber, which has nothing to do with Trader Joe's.
No.
You think if it was a prank, they would say something immediately.
Yeah, East Idaho News just barely posted about Raising Cane's opening in Idaho Falls.
Yeah.
I bet there's some, and it's funny because they said, not an April Fool's joke, and one of the first comments is, better not be a joke. After they said it's not an April Fool's joke, they addressed it.
Wasn't it confirmed that Raising Cane's is coming?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Yeah, and so...
East Idaho News has a full article about it.
Does it say it in the article?
Yes.
Because one of our listeners wrote churches, ?
It says in
and
the
I
article,
commented saying it's
Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
And then he says, thank you. I was thinking other than Raising Cane's, they were bringing in more chicken. So he was just convinced that it was another chicken restaurant coming to the area.
Yeah, somebody commented, I looked up the address and it's a parking lot. Yeah, because it hasn't been built yet. There is, in fact, not currently anything there, but if you drive by it, it's right next door to Grocery Outlet, Peaches, or what used to be Grocery Outlet. They've got the ground all tore up.
I'm sad already.
They got the fences up. They're doing construction. You can go see the location for yourself. All right.
Daniel says, how about Idaho Falls stop getting more restaurants, soda shops, and car washes and start adding more family recreation options and attractions?
Let's
just bring Lagoon and bring it to Idaho Falls.
Dude, I would assume that they would stop building soda shops and car washes
when people stop going to them.
Exactly. They're obviously getting business, so we need them, apparently. And who doesn't want more restaurants? Why? Why would you not want more options for food?
Obviously, I want more of everything.
Yeah.
I want more business. I want more expansion.
Dude, I totally agree.
And I think that's why people get so mad, because people come here and then want more, so more gets built, and then people go, it's not my small town anymore.
Well, good. I grew up here in East Idaho. We have always complained about the things we don't have. And now that we're getting them, now people are complaining because we're getting them because of the growth of the area.
And you can't say, I don't want growth and then have 12 kids. You can't say that.
That's true.
I mean, you can't have I have a family of 8, but I don't want more people showing up to the area. What do you think those kids are going to do?
Make more.
They're going to, make more, multiply. That's how human reproduction works.
That's correct, Peaches.
But yeah, I'm still seeing more fast food, ? I'm seeing, geez.
Dude, nobody reads the article. Somebody said, is it wingers?
Yeah, there's Jane. There's Jen saying a whole comment section full of people who refuse to click the link.
Yeah. Another guy said, probably not till July. Anyhow, in the article that I skimmed while we were on air here, they said they're hoping to have it up and running in the fall, if all goes according to plan.
I was going to say, you need to build the restaurant entirely. It's going to take a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So they said the fall, so it's going to be past July. Nobody reads, dude. Nobody knows how to read.
They just see the headline. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do something on our main Facebook page.
Okay.
And for those who tune in, we appreciate you big time. For those who listen to us, for those who don't and just follow us on social media, you're going to see the difference. You're going to see, I'm going to post something like Walmart repainting itself red here in the area or something like that.
All right.
Maybe what could be more controversial? Because I was thinking something dumb previously this morning. I'm like, what can I get away with today? I saw Joey from Joey and Lauren said he just started taking up hair plugs. So now there's a picture of him with a wig on. I was going to say I got a full sleeve tattoo last night.
Yeah, do something like that.
Something dumb like that. But
head tattoo.
Yeah, no. Because I would have to text my mom prior and be like, hey, listen, this is a prank.
Dude, when I did the I got fired, I didn't tell my parents, and they were very upset.
Well, one of them was Romanian, and I don't think she really cared at that point. You've done crazier stuff back in the day.
I have, but they were concerned.
Wrapping up this noon hour of madness and mayhem, I was talking to Josh right before we started doing this show because he's very excited about the Artemis II taking off today. Today's launch day.
Oh, okay.
And I
saw something about that.
I was thinking some very dark thoughts about it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should replace that footage with the Challenger exploding.
Oh,
and then go,
geez.
April Fools.
Oh, yeah, that's a funny one,
Viktor
Peaches.
Wilt,
That's
I did that. Yesterday we were in a group chat with a record rep, and he started the group chat by saying, you're his new favorite sticker.
Yeah, he, took the image of the sticker of me saying I did that and was giving me credit for getting Volbeat to number 4 on the rock radio chart.
Which is awesome. And then he put something political, like something about the S&P going up 3% or something like
about
that.
Stock market going up. I did that.
Aaron has a unique sense of humor. But
He does.
But it made me laugh that we were just going back and forth yesterday afternoon, and I completely didn't do it to peach their own because of us just making these images back and forth. I had Photoshop open because it wouldn't let me put your sticker on the 4 pilot names. It said something about copyright infringement or something like that. So then I went to Photoshop, got the image, just put the PNG of your sticker and made it that way, then emailed it to myself and then sent it to the group chat.
Yeah, I assumed you were making them in Photoshop, but
some of them were Chat GPT. Woodstock 99, that one was funny. You can see all these different pictures on the K-Bear 101 Idaho Rock and Metal Facebook group if you want to see them, if you haven't seen them already. I was trying to ask, I was asking AI, I'm like, what are some silly historical mistakes that we could pretend Victor was in charge of?
yeah.
But then it said like there was this molasses flood that killed like 11 people.
I listened to an episode of Last Podcast in the Left about that.
Well, I put your face, so like I did that on the old newspaper article. Obviously, everyone still talks about Rockzilla, and I'm sure it'll be brought up in the near future. But, I put your face on that poster there.
I thought that was pretty funny.
People were commenting like explicit comments on that specific picture that I had to remove because of the rules and stuff. I put you in charge of you have died of dysentery from the old Oregon Trail game.
Nice. Did you post the PNG image there so listeners could
at the
make
very
their
end.
own?
I even put it in the post. Read the post, dang it.
I did.
It's not a full article. It says, been having way too much fun with this. I attached the PNG of the sticker to this post so you can stick it wherever.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw the post yesterday, but my memory. It's garbage.
I even put you in charge of Fire Festival, the Hindenburg. I put you in charge of Napoleon invading Russia during the winter, so all of his soldiers were just dying of frostbite. I was getting really historic there.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And listeners, I do have some of these stickers, and on the morning show, I have a very few. Very limited quantities, and I'm going to give them away on the morning show here and there. So if you really want one of these Victor, I did that stickers, just make sure you're listening. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
We should get more printed.
We should. They were expensive.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. So...
Well, I think it's partially Star's fault because she was like, well, do you want them like this way or do you want them this other way?
And I wanted them the fancy way.
And that's what she wanted too. So I'm like, well, okay. I'm like, I'd rather have them the cheap way so we can give more out to people.
Yeah, but then they'll like wear off. These ones, they're hardcore.
I know, but we don't have enough to cause mayhem around town.
That's true. But it would also... we talked with Lieutenant Crane about this on traffic school. It could be considered vandalism if people put them in, places they shouldn't.
But also, we're not encouraging our listeners to do that.
No, I want them to put them on their car or whatever. Nowhere bad, anybody. Nowhere bad. So
that way, like, I would love to have them everywhere to the point where people start posting about it in like Life in Idaho Falls. Like, what's with the point of these? What's with these stickers? This bald guy. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah. Well, the Alibi put one up, which I thought was really funny. Did I send you that picture?
Yeah. You put that in the group chat.
Yeah. They,
You're pointing at a monkey butt?
Pointing at a monkey butt. So I thought that was pretty funny.
You should go to the Idaho Falls doing it, and then when the animals start mating, when the animals start going at it, you put, I did that.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.